Hey guys, Justin here from Simplified Investing. I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. As we do every week, this will be our weekly watch list video highlighting the market's recent move as well as our 5 plays of the week. That being said, the 5 plays this week, the first one going to be UPST, second one being Square, third one being AMD, fourth one being Etsy, and then the fifth one being Roku. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, if you could give us a thumbs up to help us out, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. So, getting things started, for those of you who have watched the previous videos, the first thing I like to do is break down the NASDAQ. What have we seen in the past week, and then what can we expect to see within the coming week? So, the proxy I'm going to be using here is going to be /NQ. It's going to be the NASDAQ futures, tracks the NASDAQ market. It actually trades on Sunday as well, so it can give you a little bit of insight as to how the market would open on that particular day on Sunday if the market did open that day. So, that's why I track futures. It gives us an around-the-clock tracking of the market. Now, it is closed on Saturday, but Sunday it gives you a little insight into how the market could open on Monday. That being said, seeing this on /NQ, obviously a very volatile week, very unfortunate events that are going on around the world, and let's see how the market's responding here. So this is a prime example of, I'm sure you guys have heard it before, of selling the rumor and buying the news. We get the rumor of an invasion that's going to happen. The market's discounting this in. And then right here, we get a huge reversal on volume when that actually happens. So the news actually comes out that the invasion is going to happen. Look how the market treats this. So the sell-off happened in anticipation of this invasion happening, selling the rumor. So everyone's selling off into the rumor and buying the actual invasion itself. So if you look at this day, it went all the way down to 13,000 and closed up near 14,000. So a full 1,000 point swing on the NASDAQ on high volume. It's showing who is in control of this market right now. Day 2 follow through on the NASDAQ today. So that reversal happened on Thursday. Friday, reversal here. Continuation to the upside, pushing up 1.61%. And clearing through that 13,700 critical region that we did get back here on 124. So liking the strength here on the NASDAQ, trying to form a reversal. Now there is no clear reversal yet on the daily chart. Personally, for the biggest conviction, I would want to see this through 15,200. That would be the level I'm watching for, hey, a clear conviction, but a potential reversal here with price action and volume confirming. Buyers taking up from 13,000 to 14,000, buying the news, pushing this higher here. So I got a lot of questions as to why is the market rallying. Well, it has discounted over at the lows that we did see on Thursday, over 22% from the highs. So the market's discounting this in. Now we get the news of what's actually going on. Now we're seeing people buying up this news in a reversal potential formation here. Nice price action, nice volume. Key for an upside ideally would be that 15,200 region for a clear conviction. Okay, we've broke out of this structure. You can still see overall downtrend, but liking this short-term reversal here that we did form on Thursday for a continuation follow through. If you look at the Think script down here, purely buying today. Not crazy abnormal volume, but not many sell orders as well. You can see dominated by the buyers here today, continuing to push this market higher. Maybe a lot of orders that are finally, okay, the market has decided what's going on with Russia and Ukraine. Now I'm going to hop in the market. Likely what is happening currently on the NASDAQ market. That being said, first play of the week is going to be UPST, and I'm going to be breaking this one down from the weekly time frame. The other ones were from a daily time frame perspective. So similar setup here. You can see we're trying to form this cup formation here, similarly to what we got here on 614 all the way to 82 before having this explosive move from 137 up to 401. So liking this, there's a lot of demand in this region, a lot of buying pressure here between this 100 region all the way up to 124. Liking UPST to the upside here this week. Potential cup formation here. Accumulation phase after this clear downtrend into lower lows. You can see the weakness here. Sellers in control. Now this switches. You're going to see a lot of volume obviously on this week from earnings, but liking this buying pressure here, taking this 110 region, closing all the way up today at 135.88. Liking this one, we do have potential to see 172 on this one. Now, UPST, incredibly volatile mover. especially coming off of earnings here. Nice push up here, but looking very similar to these consolidation moves that we did get back here in April and then also here in June into August. Similarly to what we're trying to form here, if you guys can try to form a visualization, here is a cup move here, and here is a longer term cup move trying to form here. So if we do break out of this 172 region, going to be an incredible move likely here on UPST. Liking this one, bullish weekly strength. Now let's go in, zoom in on the daily chart here. You can see we get this gap up, a very good earnings report actually here from UPST, increased guidance, decent EPS. Gapping up here, market selling off and fading this, forming a bullish reversal here. You can see some volume supporting this compared to these 3 red days here. So the buyers taking control of 110 all the way up here into 133. Continuation higher here. I do think we can see 155 here in the coming week on this one. Above that, next region 162.70, and above that, that big key region on the daily chart at that 172.03 region. Second play, one that has had an incredible move the past 2 days. If you look at it from the lows of where we were at on Thursday at $82 to be at $120 2 days later, almost a 50% move in 2 days. So an incredible strength move here on Square. Nice volume here on this one today. And it is going to be trading the highest amount of volume that we have seen all year. And why is that? Well, it had its earnings report. So watching this one for a follow through here, anytime you have something pushing up 26%, you want to keep that on watch, especially trading volume, 3x the amount of volume here. We're finally breaking out of this structure here. Key confirmation will be that hold and push through of 119 in the coming week. I do think we can see up here to 127 and into the 130s. Really liking Square here. Nice bullish reversal here into earnings. Gap up on earnings. Really good guidance on this earnings call. Nice to see this break or potential reversal of this downtrend here. PayPal, Square, same boat. You can see clear defined downtrend here. Now watching this one here above, I do think we can form a potential daily reversal here and test back up into this 136 region and back up here into that 158 region here on Square. With this excellent earnings report, let's see if we can get a follow through on this ticker within the coming week. Third one, this one's going to be another strength mover here on Friday. AMD. This is going to be one that's forming consolidation here. We didn't break these lows that we did see before earnings on 128 with a bullish sign. We also got a push down here as the market reversed on Thursday. Many equities did as well. Push from 104 all the way up here into 116 on volume. You can see we aren't trading the 2x normal volume that I would like to see. But nice hold here on AMD. Key here would be through this 119.20 or 119.60 region. You can see we're closing through that here on Friday. That happens to be the level that we saw on 8.4 before pulling back into this consolidation into 10.6 and then pushing all the way up here. So nice bullish reversal here. Nice bounce. I do think we can see a lot of movement here into 125 and up here into that 130-138 region here. Confirmation will be a hold above that 119.60 region. There's really two ways to play this: a continuation of higher highs or a bounce here, a pullback into 119.60, shake out some weak orders, and then continue to the upside here on AMD. But again, nonetheless, very nice move here, breaking down to this downtrend, not forming net lower lows, which is a reversal sign here on AMD for the coming week. Etsy. Another one with exceptional earnings. This one is gapping up 16% here after opening at $109 here, trading all the way up to $150 today. So very big bounce here on Etsy. Watching this one for a continuation and follow through. Key here will be a hold of this region at 148.55. You can see we failed it here on 210, failed it here on 215 before selling off all the way into 115 into that earnings report. So key here, if we hold that 148.55 region, I do think we can test up here into that 172.27 region with overhead resistances at 154 and then here at 159. Again, going to be key here, but nice bounce. Lots of volume here today, trading over the 5x the normal amount of volume. And again, anytime you have an earnings report, that abnormal volume is expected, so it's not something that you're like, oh my goodness, why is this trading so much? There's a reason behind it, and that is going to be from a very strong earnings report. Their guidance was exceptionally well. Watching this one for a follow-through, again, holding that 148.55 region will be key in the coming week here on Etsy. Roku, one that's been hammered hard, pushed to the downside, pushed basically from $490 to $102 in less than 7 months. So something that's clearly in a downtrend, clearly pushing in the lower lows, a weak stock. Why am I watching it? And the main reason I'm going to be watching this is, yes, we did get a gap down. Earnings, not ideal. Market discounting this in, gapping this down almost 30% on earnings. But you can see what the institutions are doing here on this particular equity. They're buying up this earnings report that, okay, the market's discounted in this bad earnings, not the best guidance, slow down user growth. Okay, now the market's discounting this in. Now we can form a potential reversal here off of this bounce. So you can see we're getting these higher highs here. What happens on that lower consolidation red day? Well, okay, we're getting low volume here. Now, why this one isn't on the top of my list, first off, is it was a very low volume day here on Friday for this particular equity. Would like to see volume on this one for ideal confirmation and a move through 142.15 here. If we do get a move through 142.15, I do think we can see this 147.35 region and then 168.66. We'll be eyeing this one close to scalp. The main thing I'm looking for and waiting on is going to be that abnormal volume, so you can take this one to the upside here through this level. Again, volume not confirming yet, but it's a good one to keep on your radar for the upcoming week to fill this gap of what we had on 217 before that earnings gap down. That being said, that wraps up our 5 plays of the week. If you did enjoy this video, if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. If you are interested in getting our private course alerts and more, feel free to check out simplified-investing.com today. We would love to have you guys on board. Hope you guys all have a great weekend and look forward to trading with you all on Monday. Thank you.